Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video, an update on Solana. We'll do a full update on Solana, mainly technically. Like sometimes I show some fundamentals around Solana and its network as well. Not this time. We'll focus on the technicals. We will dive into the deep a little bit more. We'll take a look at open interest and volume and the effects of that. We'll take a look at the correlation with Bitcoin, and potentials for Bitcoin right here, what to expect, etc. So hopefully everything you need to know. Purely technically right now, Solana is actually consolidating a bit in this area between, I would say, $24 ultimately, maybe a little bit above. Like there's basically this level between like 25.5 and $24 is filled with these small key levels. All right, so it's a bit difficult to say where the range exactly is, but it's practically between 22.5 and like $24. So that's the situation for now. We'll talk about what the situation could develop in. Solana also is still quite bullish, I would say, and I'll show some more numbers to support that. But before we talk about Solana more, I do want to tell you that I have my own premium trading group as well, in which I share my own trades. So for example, if I would trade Solana, which I'm not doing right now, I would share my trade in there as well as a signal. But the group is really focused on education and everyone becoming better traders as well. So if you actually want to become a better trader with the trading guides and a chat room full of traders, which I'm also very active in, consider joining. The links will be down in the description, but for now onto Solana. So what we're seeing with Solana right now in terms of open interest is that the open interest is still very high and it's still growing. Like it's growing in a little bit of a choppy way. But it is in an uptrend, which means that there's a lot of momentum in the price. And excuse me, I'm a little bit sick. I know it might be annoying, but I'll try to make sure you don't have too much trouble with it. So there is still a lot of momentum. Volume is a bit lower, obviously, also because it's the weekend. I expect that to drop down lower. But at this point of time, like it actually looks most likely. And Solana is also quite correlated with Bitcoin still, about 80%. And Bitcoin is also, like, there's not a lot of bearish momentum in Bitcoin right now, even after the news yesterday. So it looks most likely for Solana, just purely technically, that it will continue to go up. And that at some point of time, it will break above $24, probably find some resistance, like I said, in that area. But then take a bullish break retest and head up to 25.5 and $26. That looks like the most likely scenario right now. Purely technically seen, all right, I would not go long on Solana because I think this whole rally and the whole reason for this momentum is very fragile. Like I don't see any clear reason as to why Solana should be this bullish. So those are the reservations I have. And apart from that, Bitcoin, sure, it's not really showing any bullish momentum or any bearish momentum right now. But we've all seen over the last weeks that bullish momentum can come very quickly and very suddenly. And because of the correlation, which has been a good thing for the last 24 hours, that does mean that if Bitcoin crashes, that Solana will crash down together with it. And it will drop down towards 22.5 and probably down even lower towards 21.5 and $21. So personally, I would just advise to stay away from Solana. Now, I know most of you, if you watch this video, will not stay away from Solana. But purely technically, it looks most likely that it will be bullish, but the whole bullish momentum is very fragile. So at some point of time, I do expect Solana to crash down pretty heavily, or at least do something like this. So I'd be careful for that. Like I said, right now, still the most likely scenario, and what I think the most likely scenario is that it will continue to go up, but just be cautious, all right? Those are my last words, final last words, or at least famous last words. For now, have a great weekend. Take care, and bye.